Bom dia, Great Rising team. Buenos dias. Three different languages right there, ladies and gentlemen. Step up your game, step up your game. Three different languages right there, ladies and gentlemen. Step up your game, step up your game. Three different languages right there. I don't hear myself. That's not good. Testing, testing, testing. I don't hear myself. That's not good. Testing, testing, testing. We're good. I hear it. It's good, team. Let's give everybody a few minutes here to join before we get started. The fuck is Kendall at? Yo, Kendall. All right, let's get started. I'm not gonna wait for nobody. Right, let's. It's already 7:30. Right, we had 2 days of rise on AU. Right, 30 pips is STP. We already did 30 pips for the day, so AU we already off. We already know what the deal is. I wanted to see AUD CAD too. AUD CAD is in a pretty good spot here. To start pushing to the top side. We're still making, however, lower lows and lower highs. So, still want to be patient with AUD CAD. AUD CAD might be a pair that. No, never mind. Not AUD CAD. I don't know why I thought AUD CAD was something completely different, right? So EA, we still know we're in an uptrend. Perfect. We know we don't have that gap. Perfect. We know we're looking for price to bounce off the 50 EMA. Perfect. The only thing that's missing is for price to start making higher highs and higher lows. Right? No engulfing candles in the 4, no engulfing candles in the daily, no engulfing candles in the 1 hour. Right? In the 30-minute, we're still in the zone of consolidation. Once again, we're doing the same thing we've been doing for a whole week, guys. If you go back to this chart a week from now,
yeah, my mic.
And you guys, shit.
Hold on, there you go.
Yo.
Yo, what's good?
Chillin'. Turn the stream on. Going over some pairs right now.
Alright,
yeah. If you guys go over EA, you guys will see how many times did price reject lows, reject highs, reject lows, reject highs, went back to the middle, right? Reject highs, reject lows, reject highs, right? So EA, not going to be trading it again, like I've been saying for an entire week. Once we break this high, once we get the break of structure, that's when I'll start trading EA. EU, let's see. Did we update STP yesterday? I don't remember. 77 pips minus 33% is 51. Yeah, we did. Okay, so 51 pips is STP. Again, we know that for EU, internal time frame for yesterday gave us a nice push to the top side. However, once again, once we zoom out, we can see that price is still making lower low, lower high, lower low. Could this be a lower high to go into a lower low? 100%. Right, so my confirmation for EU to continue the push to the top side is going to be if and when we break these highs over here. Price doesn't break these highs, then no entries. If price breaks those highs today, very similar to yesterday, right? We already have 40 pips, right? Which means we'll only have 10 pips to catch a move, right? And I'm not gonna go for 10 pips when stop loss is gonna be 15, 20 pips, or even 10 pips, right? A 1-to-1 is really not worth it, right? So I'd rather wait for the move to develop, and we'll catch the continuations, no problem. Right, so EU, I'm going to turn this one off. ECAD price is still just consolidating. Do we have any news for today?
Yeah, we do.
8:30?
Yep. Well, I think it might be 9:30 your time.
It's 8:30.
Okay. Wait.
7:30 your time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My stuff is an hour ahead. Let me fix that. I bet. Yeah, we got it to 7:30. And then I'm missing all of my charts. And properties.
So for ECAD, we don't have any engulfing candles on no time frames. Right, again, yesterday we had a nice little break retest to continue that push to the top side. but very similar to EU, right? I don't like the fact that we're still downtrending, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low. Could this be the lower high to continue? Could this be a lower high to continue? Could it go up to here to continue? 100%. Right, so again, ECAD, not gonna trade it. Gonna wait for price to start giving us higher highs and higher lows, and we know we still have that gap at the bottom of the market. So ECAD, I'm not gonna be trading it based on the fact that we still have that gap. Once we fill that gap up, that's when I'll start trading. GA V2, we're in level 3. We're looking for price bounce off the 50 EMA. Right now we've disrespected the 50 EMA. Looks like price wants to just retest the previous break of structure that we had. It's no problem, right? All of these are just points of interest, right? It's very similar to if you're trading with a fib retracement. You know, you'll have multiple points of interest as to where price has to pull back to then continue the push to the top side, right? So all these different confluences is the same thing, right? You're either looking for price to bounce off the EMA, you're either looking for price to bounce off the previous break of structure retest, you're either looking for this to turn into a type 3 pattern where price retest halfway of the zone of consolidation to then continue, or you'll be looking for a full pullback to where price is just going to pull back to the bottom of the previous break to then continue, right? So that's all this is. It's all points of interest as to where price needs to go to before we turn around. And again, right, the question that I get asked the most, how do you know price is going to turn around? Very simple. Right now, what is price doing? Lower low and lower high. You know price will turn around when price starts giving you higher highs and higher lows, right? So just to give you guys the visual, once we got to the break of structure retest, which was here, what was price still doing? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Price never turned around. Price never gave higher highs and higher lows. So we understood that there's no entries. Now, looking into today, we know that price gave us an exhaustion candle, little inducement. Could this be where price starts turning around? 100%. Right? That's one of our indications that price is going to turn around is when price starts giving us exhaustion candles. Right? So we just want to be a little patient, right? First and foremost, looking at STP for the day at 93 pips. We already did 100 pips, right? So GA, we're going to turn this one off, but we're going to keep an eye on it for tonight's session, and then going into tomorrow, we'll start looking for trades on GA. GCAD, STP, let's look at that real quick. 137 pips is ADR. 33% is 91. We already did 98 pips, so GCAD, we're done. Again, price is just consolidating. Gave us an exhaustion candle to the bottom side. We're still making lower low, lower high, and lower low. So we'll be a little patient with this. However, that exhaustion candle does look good, so we'll continue to look for entries tonight on GCAD. GJ already gave us STP. Price is still making lower lows and lower highs, so we're still going to wait this one out. GU also already gave us STP. Looks very similar to GCAD, looks very similar to GA. Gave us those exhaustion candles to the bottom side, right? But price is still making lower lows and lower highs. We still want to be patient, but once again, if price starts giving us signals and indications that price finally wants to turn around, again, very similar to what we were talking about, right? Once you get the break of structure, you're looking for the pullback. Again, that pullback could either be a retest of the break of structure, it could be a 50% fib retracement, which in this case would be like a type 3 pattern, or it could just pull back all the way back down to the bottom of the break of structure, and that's exactly what GU did. Very similar to EU as well, right? So again, as traders, we just have to wait for our time. What do we want to wait for? We want to wait for engulfing candles. We want to wait for prices start giving you higher highs and higher lows. Once you start seeing that, that's when we could start taking a trade. No engulfing candles in the daily, nothing in the 4. In the 30-minute, we have a small engulfing candle here, which is also connected to to this exhaustion candle. However, not in a good spot to take a trade. Why? Again, very similar to anything else in the market, right? If price is still making lower lows and lower highs, and we see that price is rejecting these highs every single time, right? Are you going to be looking for double bottoms when price is making lower lows and lower highs, or are you going to wait for the market to turn around to then start looking for double bottoms, right? Or vice versa. If price is making higher highs and higher lows, are you taking a double top entry, or are you going to wait for the price to turn around to then start taking the double tops, right, in a downtrend? So it's very similar to this engulfing candle, right? And again, our rules. Once price gives an engulfing candle and gives you a retest, if price goes away from it and comes back, you already know this is not a valid zone, right? Regardless, we'll keep that on the chart and we'll come back to it tonight and we'll see what price does. But again, the reason why this is low probability, look at how many times price rejected these highs. 1, 2, 3, 4 different times. And price is coming back to it. So this is already low probability. Again, besides everything else, STP has already been done at 70 pips. We already did 84. So GU is already done for the day as well. US 30 will do this one last. USD CAD price is still making lower lows and lower highs, but where are we? Right now we're at the bottom of the zone of consolidation once again. If price rejects these lows, then we'll start looking for those buys once again. Daily time frame, no engulfing candles. In the 4 hour, we have a little bearish engulfing candle here at the lows, right, with a exhaustion candle. And the 1 hour, nothing in the 1 hour, and nothing in the 30. Right, all we have is 2 days of drop. Today being the 3rd day, price gave us a low, printed that exhaustion candle. But we don't have anything too crystal clear here on USD CAD just yet. Gonna wait this one out just a little bit. We'll keep it on since STP hasn't been done. USDs are very similar. Right, 2 days of drop. 3rd day today gave us a new low. We're back at these 30-minute lows, but price is still making lower lows and lower highs. Gold already hit STP for the day. Right, so yesterday gave us a break, gave us a retest during Asia session.
Damn.
And then just went
Bro,
straight
I
into
marked
profit.
this shit up last night, bro. Fuck. Yo.
This shit did exactly what we said yesterday.
Hey, look at my screen, bro. I literally marked this shit up last night, bro. I swear to God, bro. So I was looking for this break right here, this last lower high point on the 15-minute. Then I had my fib drawn from point A to point B. Price pulled back to the 61.8. We got, so this right here was the first change of character. Then we got the breaker structure here. Boom, price gave me the retest. That shit just flew to TP. I was thinking about taking this shit last night, but I didn't want to take it because it was Asia session, bro. I promise you, I seen this stuff at like 10 o'clock. I was like, it's Asia session. I don't know.
That was a beautiful entry. It was a beautiful move. Beautiful move.
Yeah, gold down for the day. Could have been a nice ass trade.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
I bet.
Alright, so Bitcoin. Right, let's get this going one by one, right? So Bitcoin, we know we're still in peak high territory. We're still in the zone of consolidation. We don't have any engulfing candles in the daily time frame. The 4 hour time frame, no engulfing candles. All we had was that inducement of the lows, right? That was given on Monday, right? And on Monday it gave us the inducement of the lows, gave us an exhaustion candle, gave us the engulfing candle as well, gave us a retest to continue the push to the top side. Right now for today, price still making higher high, higher low, right? Little higher high, still a little bit in these zones here, right? However, I'm not gonna really be looking for any trades here on Bitcoin. I'm not a fan of trading Bitcoin in these zones, right? Especially with so much news coming in. I'm not really I don't feel comfortable taking trades in these situations, right? So if I see something crystal clear, like again, if price would have never given us STP, right? If they would have given us this engulfing candle and price would have never given us STP or ADR for the day, this would have been a perfect trade. 100%. Everything here was following every single rule that we have. However, everything else right now is just not really in the best position to really take trades, right? We did get a little change of character, right? We got a little lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high change of character. So if today price ends up giving us a valid breaker structure, then we know that for the rest of the week we'll continue to look for buys going back to the top side. But as of right now, we're just gonna skip over this one. I'm not really going to be doing any trades on Bitcoin. And then the last pair that we have, I really don't have any pairs left. We'll go over US 30 since that's the last one we haven't done. But oil, we're still trading between higher high, higher low, and higher high. So oil is also in one of those situations where we're only a few pips away from the 4-hour high. I'm pretty sure this is the high that price will want to reach. But again, since it's going counter against the overall market makers pattern trend, I'm not going to be looking for those buys. But once we get to those buys, that's when I'll start looking for price. I'll start looking for entries once price reaches those highs. So yeah, as of right now, there's really nothing left for us, right? USD CAD once again will probably give us a nice entry at these lows of consolidation. However, we don't have any solid confirmations, right? Right now, internally, we're still making lower lows and lower highs. So the only place where we could really sit here and be like, okay, if price breaks these highs would be, if we use this engulfing candle as a flip zone, the same way we did for gold the other day, right? So if price in the 1 hour in the 4-hour time frame closes above here, then we'll most likely start looking for price to go back to the top side. So USD CAD will keep an eye on this one. And we know 76 pips is ADR. 76 minus 33%, 50 pips is STP. Alright, so let's get this ready. So from here to here is 50 pips. So we know that we'll have around 15 to 20 pips as TP. So we'll keep an eye on USD CAD. And then the last pair that we have on our list, US 30. US 30, 515 pips is ADR. STP is 345. So 345 pips is STP. We have 2 days of rise. Today being the 3rd day. Price push to the top side. Perfect. What are we looking for in these highs? Let's take out the highlighter and draw this with a trend line. We're looking for price to break these highs. Right, we right now have a testing candle. If another candle closes above without touching the line, then we'll have a nice break of structure, and we know that we'll be able to catch a trade to continue the push to the top side. 800 EMA, 15 minute. What time frame are we on? That's a 30. Go to the 5. We're below it. Okay. Right now, the only thing, we don't really have a clean type 1, type 2, type 3. Could we expect price to just come back after it gives us a break of structure, retest, to then continue? I don't really see that happening. That pullback is a little bit too steep. Maybe if we had an engulfing candle, or maybe if we had a gap in the market, maybe. 4-hour we have an engulfing candle. Is it valid though? Every candle needs to have a top and bottom wick. That second red candle does not have a top wick. Let's zoom it in a little bit and see if we're just blind. Nope, that top wick is not there. So this is not a valid engulfing candle in the 4-hour. In the 1-hour, nothing. You see how we almost got it though? We almost had it. Like, yeah, if we have an engulfing candle, then maybe. But no, we don't have one. Nothing valid. Alright, so yeah, we just gotta be patient, guys. There's really no trades like that for today. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys. It's just, again, it's one of those weeks where the market is just going a little crazy. Again, it's the first NFP of the year, which was on Friday. So, we even talked about it. Expect next week, right? Expect this week to just let the market make its corrections, right? Let the market make its corrections. What does that mean, right? Again, pairs like EU, pairs like GU, pairs that are counter trending, that are still making lower lows and lower highs when the market is in an overall market makers pattern uptrend, allow the market to continue to just give pullbacks. Once price starts making higher highs and higher lows, then start getting into trades, right? Then start looking for entries. Anything before that, It's just, you know, it's 50-50, it's a gamble, it's pretty difficult to look for entries. Has there been entries? Of course, right? We were able to take gold, we were able to take US 30, but it's been very high risk trades, right? Opposed to if you just wait for the market to give you those high probability trades, those low risk, high reward trades, it's so much easier to trade. You don't have to babysit the trade. You don't have to sit there and look at every single candlesticks for the next 2-3 hours. It makes trading so much easier. Um, we'll keep the stream on. You know, USD CAD and US 30 are pretty much the only two left. If USD CAD decides to give us this push from this engulfing candle in the 4-hour time frame, I won't be expecting US 30 to continue to push to the top side. They move opposite from each other. So with that being said, we'll continue to monitor US 30, right? At this point, you know, do we have confirmations that price wants to go short? Right now, the only confirmation we have is the 800 EMA, and if price doesn't give us the break of structure of this of these highs, if price doesn't give us a valid break and it gives us a rejection, a testing candle, and it doesn't, and price doesn't break above the 800 EMA, then we know that this is where price is going to turn back around and start going down. In the lower time frame, we would love to start seeing, if that's the case, in the lower time frame, we would love to start seeing lower lows and lower highs. So that's exactly what we're going to mark up, right? In the 1 minute time frame, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Because we had this break above, and we know that we're trading between this low. Right? We know we have higher high, higher low, higher high, and then price down here. It didn't really give us a clean lower low, but the wick tapped it. Right? So we will continue to monitor US 30. We'll keep US 30 here on the 1 minute, and then we'll keep USD CAD in the 4-hour time frame. That's the only thing we have really. Nothing, again, nothing too crystal clear, guys. Really, there's really no trades where we could sit here and, you know, rush an entry and really think that price is gonna do something crazy today. However, again, we know we have news in 30 minutes as well, so we'll just we'll continue to monitor these pairs accordingly. Any questions, guys? Let me know. Any pairs you guys want me to go over? Let me know. Any pairs you guys are looking at? Let me know. If not, then again, we'll just be sitting here for a little bit. Yo.
Yo.
The fuck did everybody go?
Shit, they left, shit.
No passion out of them, man. No passion.
That's all good, bro. I'm
Fuck
gonna
'em.
complete this challenge real quick and find some people who actually got passion, bro. So I ain't tripping.
Yes, sir.
Ain't even tripping, bro.
I'm on that same. I was thinking about this shit too last night. Like what type of video I could make and shit. Like if with that prop firm, once I pass it, I could make a crazy video talk like fucking start yapping like I was last night. Like yo, this is risk management. This is the account. Fucking had it since July, and this is what I used it for. And I'll show all the fucking trades.
That's good marketing. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I feel like that's good marketing, but that's also real shit though. Like,
yeah, because they're
bullshit, man.
Nah, because end of the day, all the trades that we're taking were trades that people on the stream were taking. So it's like it's real trades that if you have proper risk management, yeah, it might take you a longer time to get to where you want to be at, but that's the point, right? Like how do you, you know, the video would pretty much be like, how can you tell between high probability and low probability, right? If you decide to take a low probability trade, instead of risking, you know, 2%, 3%, 5%, risk 0.5, put, you know, 0.5%, risk 1%, and shit like that. That would be, I think that video would do pretty good.
Yeah, definitely, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's why I feel like authenticity beats all that marketing bullshit, bro. You just being real, you know, like it beats all that marketing shit, you know, all the Lambos and all that shit, bro. Because I mean, I feel like that's most people like go to like joint now is that like they know that people like the Lambos and stuff like that. So like it's just that's why everybody be looking to go get like a Urus type shit, you know, make some content with it, or something like that, or like a little Lambo, like, bro, that shit don't mean nothing, bro. Cause we're traders, we not no fucking like, we don't care about that shit, you know. Like, yes, it's cool to have, you know. Yes, I like cars, but like, it's just that's not when you really learn how to consistently trade, bro. You can get that shit, you know, all cash. Like, it ain't like it's not doable. You feel me? But it's just you gotta know what the fuck you looking at, bro. Like that shit did kind of blow me a little bit, bro. Cause what you was saying last night was real shit, bro. Like if you go put 10,000 on black, go to the bathroom and you come
set and
like
forget,
that
set and
set and
forget.
forget shit. Like, yeah, that's crazy, bro. And
I'm
like it's
telling
I
you,
don't
bro.
know, like this trading
Scary.
shit is damn like a cult damn now, bro. Like that's what it's starting to turn into a bit. Like what the fuck? That stuff, man. It be wild, bro. But that's why the real ones, you know, the ones who can see through all the bullshit. That's what we're here for, you know, to be able to call people out on it on like they bullshit, you know. So I ain't tripping, bro. If we gotta be the ones to save the trading community type shit, then that's just what it's gonna be.
I don't know about you, bro, but at the end of the video, it's gonna be me making fucking donuts in my Lambo.
Talk about making donuts in my Lambo. I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't gonna lie, he is a good ass marketer though.
Who?
Like FX Alex G.
Oh yeah.
Like when it comes to marketing, bro, I think that he got that shit like in the bag, bro.
Yeah, a lot of these clowns do. I'm not gonna call him a clown. That's kind of disrespectful. A lot of these clowns do, though. Yeah. It's it is what it is. Cause remember, they're all part of the same group too, which is funny. Like
Yeah,
they were all part of the same. Like all of these, I don't want to put everybody's name in the same bag. Cause again, there's some of them that really do trade, and then there's some of them who, in the beginning, didn't know how to trade, but because of their marketing and because of that shit, they were able to learn. Like they faked it till they made it,
right,
right? So it's like right now I can't say that Alex doesn't know how to trade. I can't say Lambo Roll doesn't know how to trade. I can't say Drew doesn't know how to trade. They know how to trade. But before they knew how to trade, they were faking it till they made it.
right.
So it's like it's not that they don't know how to trade now, it's that the way how they started and then the mentality that they're giving the
Plus the
younger
authentic type
generation,
shit.
yeah, and like the mentality that they're giving to the new traders, the new generation of traders, it's like it's making it harder for these people to know how to trade because if your foundation was based on bullshit and then instead of revising your course to really talk about what it is that you're trading, they're still talking about shit that they did 5 7 years ago, and
Right.
5 7 years ago they had no fucking idea what they were doing on the charts.
Yeah.
So it's like you're selling a course for $500 talking about some nonsense that you haven't updated your course in the last 5 to 7 years, and then your students have a 20% success rate. Out of 1,000 students, only 200 of them, or maybe only 20 of them, actually trade.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
and it's just super simple. Like if we look at the numbers, like again, I don't want to talk shit. I'm on stream, but it is what it is. Like if we go look at Lambo Roll's fucking prop
CGI.
firm, no, his prop firm, how many
Oh
people
yeah.
are actually funded? Like the people who are funded in there, the only people who have an account with him are people who know him because of his courses on Instagram. If we go look at the success rate of the people who actually have funded accounts on that firm, it's very low because those people don't really know how to trade. So it's like it just I don't know, it just sucks. Like there's so much information out there that we could really help people learn how to really trade, but it's just boils down to the marketing that these guys have done in the last couple of years, which again is it's really good. And again, it's not that they don't know how to trade now. They know how to trade now. But the shit that they're giving to traders is not good.
Right. Yeah, man. That's what like I don't know, cause I was like now that I look back at it though, bro, like it's the exact same thing. Cause like even when you join his Discord, right? How like bro, I be looking like how many of the people in his cord actually even trade with DTI, bro? It's not that many. Like I mean, not with ATI, but with his
With the firm.
leveled up traders firm.
Yeah.
Because yes, he has the daily payouts, but like there's nobody on YouTube talking about it. No one just even giving it any like real credibility type stuff. Like it's just like I be seeing it, bro. Like it's so many people in there like that trade all the other firms. I don't see nobody posting no DTI payout. I mean no leveled up traders payouts or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, what the fuck, like I don't know, like how would you feel, bro? Like if like the people who you teaching how to trade or that bought your course and stuff like that aren't trading with your firm, what would be the point of even having your firm then, bro?
Right.
Yeah, it don't make sense, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, like the only thing that I really took from him was I think that like somebody had leaked his course on YouTube,
Mm.
right? And I ain't gonna lie, like he has similar candlestick analysis to Q Banks.
Yeah, it's very similar. They all learn pretty much the same way.
And that was the only thing that I kind of took from him. Everything else was kind of like chopped.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all I can say. Like, yeah, that's all I can say, honestly, bro. That's all I can say, shit. That's all I really can say, bro. Which is kind of sad, but shit, that's really the reality of it, man. And like that's another thing too for when you do start to work out and stuff like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, you can work out 20 to 30 minutes, bro. And you don't have like, and like you will still get some good results.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
I kind of hate this narrative that people here gave to go into like the gym. Like, of course, if you're going to the gym and you bullshitting, then of course it's gonna take you
An hour and a
an
half.
hour,
Yeah.
2 hours to work out. Bro, I was just inside the gym for fucking 20 minutes, bro. And I got a nice ass pump, everything.
Yeah. Now
Because I'm,
when I used to go to the gym, I used to be in there like 30, 45 minutes.
yeah,
That's always something like especially in high school when I was cuz I did football and baseball in high school. So like
right.
whenever we had gym, it would be like, yo, you're in there for an hour max. And
Yeah.
everything else we'd do that shit outside, go to the field. But the weight room, yeah, coach would always be like, yo, you're in there for an hour. If you're in there for more, you're done.
Right, you bullshitting, felt like you don't gotta be in that motherfucker for hours upon hours. And it's like I don't even like weights, bro. Like I don't lift weights at all. Like that shit is so chopped, bro. I do straight bodyweight exercises, bro. And I'm strong as shit. Cause like long term, that shit fucks up your bones, bro. Long term, that shit fucks up your bones. Like I don't fuck with it, bro. My boy Darnell. I want to see what is this. Oh, I can't even see.
I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright, bro.
Yo, I'm at work, buddy.
Alright, bet. 38.20 to 61.8. 61.8 is in alignment. But this sunset looks so hard, man.
Alright, I'm back.
Yo, JumpeR, this shit looks so hard, bro. Look, I just sent this to you on Instagram. That looks so.
You said on Instagram?
Yeah. Like I don't know. That's one thing too I am thankful for, bro. Like just like how you really just simplified market structure, bro. It's like it's so crazy how like even like the stuff that we talked about with Michael Lito, like he gave a good breakdown of like what the charts are actually like and stuff like that. As far as like the way that the market moves, post correct continuation, right? But it's the fact that it's like he didn't really go in depth with the internal time frame. Like it's just like how the market could be uptrending, but the overall medium and internal time frame could be downtrending type stuff. And it's just like if that case is, you know that on the overall higher time frame that you're trading in between this low and this high right here, but then you're still aware of what's going on internal. Like it's just I know that price still trading in between this higher low point and this higher high on the overall daily time frame. But as far as the 4 hour, we just gotta break at these lows. So we're trading in between this high, this low right here. So I'll be looking for any moves that goes on into here. Price gives us a breaker structure here. Then after that, I can look for that shift and take price back down to these lows first. And then if price decides to break these lows, then we'll look to talk about fib. But just having a reason as to why, I feel like that's really what it was type shit. Like just having the understanding of why. If I'm going to do this, I want to know why. And like it's just I feel like that's something that he didn't really touch on type stuff. Like just like the why, really explaining like that whole little joint. So yeah. Thanks, old head.
Hey man, no problem.
It's like even with US 30, like it's like you just keep this simple. We know that price is trading in between this high and this low.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's just like this right here is a higher low. Well, not a higher low. This right here is this leg's higher low point. So once we get that break in the retest here, then we look to capitalize and take the shorts back down because we're still trading in between this high, this new low that was made. But until we get that, then should you just sit on your hands? Like it's not enough to trade if you don't get that. I just want to see what's gonna happen when Trump get in office and stuff like that. I want to see how that's gonna affect the indexes. Two legs. Yeah, like a god. Damn, girl.
Alright, let's go back to this. Still uptrending. Damn, man, it's been a fucking slow ass week.
Yeah, just gotta be patient, man.
Fuck that, I'm getting in right now. Getting in right now.
US 30. US 30. And it kind of makes it a lot less stressful on you as well, too, though, bro. When like you know exactly what you're looking for and stuff like that. Hey, who came up with that though? Who came up with the market makers pattern, or just who taught you how to read market structure?
I think like the blueprint, if I'm not mistaken.
What's the blueprint?
Like not the entire market makers pattern, but like market structure itself, like reading the 3 pushes. That's Steve Morrow. But my uncle was the one who did market makers patterns, the 372s, and refining the market structure in the lower time frames. That was all E.
Okay.
The ADR, the STP, all that shit was E.
Damn. What you eating on?
Got a yogurt with granola and some bananas. Hey man, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. You called me a fucking monkey the other day. That was crazy.
I wouldn't even go do it this time, bro. I was chilling this time, man. Somebody called his ass a monkey the other day. Hell no.
I got a smoothie too. Fuck that shit up already though.
Man, I don't know. Like, I don't really be able to eat like in the morning, bro. Like, I be having to like chill. Like, I don't be hungry, bro. I
It's
do
very
not be hungry.
it's very rare that I eat like that in the morning, like a yogurt. The smoothie I always be drinking in the movie. That in the morning. That's
Right.
every day. But I also only eat like once a day. So like yesterday,
Yeah.
since I ate early, I woke up kind of hungry this morning. So
Yeah, I
I'll eat
only ate
this.
once yesterday.
So I'll eat this now, and then I'll probably eat again like at 4 or 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll be good.
Man, that's crazy how life could be so simple, bro.
Life is always
Life
simple, man. People around you is what make this shit
complicated.
stressful. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
I literally just sent a text saying that shit to one of my friends. Like, yo, why you moving? I'm like, man, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
There don't be nothing to do. Like, I don't know. Like, that's kind of why, like, I was even considering what you were saying, bro, about the moving to New Orleans and stuff. It's like, it's not even just for her. Like, I'm a very open-minded person. You feel me? Like, it's like, I like to experience new shit, you know? Like, it's just, I don't like, I view it as like an opportunity almost. Like, you never know, like, what you could be missing out on type stuff, you know? Or what opportunity could present itself, all that good jazz. You know? So it's like, yeah, bro, like, yeah, I don't see why not. So,
Nah, and even that, bro, like moving back, I wouldn't even say moving back home, but just moving back closer to where home is at. It's like, yo, is it for you personally, is that really a place where you could grow, or is that gonna be a place where you're gonna be held back because everybody knows you're a 30-minute drive, everybody's gonna need you, everybody's gonna want something from you,
right.
right? So, and I'm saying that out of experience. That's the reason why I can't fucking wait for March. Like, yo, I miss the days where I was able to wake up and just be happy and peaceful all fucking day. Opposed to now, it's like, yo, somebody needs something every fucking single moment of the day.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, especially in the shit that we do, this is already this is already stressful. Doesn't matter what information you know or don't know. This is already a stressful job. I don't want to be carrying the stress of other people.
Right.
So that's
That's kind of
why
how I felt back home.
exactly. So that's kind of another reason why if I'm trying to drive you away from fucking moving back home, like that's the last thing you want to do. And that just goes straight from the monks. They say that like once you start your journey of becoming a monk, you can't never go back to where you came from, because it's gonna disturb your peace.
Yeah, it is.
It's just how it is. And that was something that I knew before I moved back home, and I said, "Fuck it, I'ma do it." That was the
Right.
fucking worst decision I've made. Or maybe not. Maybe it was, it was a good decision because shit, I learned from it, right? The experience, whatever, whatever, whatever. But in all reality, fuck that. I should have never came back. But it is what it is.
Right.
But
Live and you learn, brother.
yeah,
Yeah. Even if I wanted to be patient, they still gave 2 entries on this gold trade. That's what's
yeah,
kind of
gold,
mind-boggling.
gold
What
was
up,
good.
man?
Yo,
Yo, what's good, Big O?
What?
Let me stop calling you that. Yo, what's good, Oski? On me, nigga,
Yeah,
you ain't big no more, boy. Been putting in the work, man.
man, I was just at the gym this morning, bro.
Yeah. I was just telling him about that, bro. Like, nigga, I was in the gym for 20 minutes, bro, and got a nice ass pump, bro.
Man, bro, I was in I think my whole total workout was, I think like 25 minutes, bro. Just doing all chest and arms. It really don't take much.
It don't, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it don't.
You just usually got to be able to push through.
Yeah, cause I ain't even do that, bro. I've been doing pseudo planche push-ups, bro, and like that shit is helping with like my shoulder, bro. Cause like I told you how like I had like some shoulder imbalances and stuff like that.
Right.
Actually, I had showed it to you actually, bro. That's
Yeah, you did. You showed it to me on call.
Yeah, and like, bro, that shit been helping. Like, man, them pseudo planche push-ups, bro. That shit. Yeah.
I was doing some pike push-ups like you were saying at the gym, bro.
Oh
If
yeah.
that is some incline bench.
Okay. I tried out that Russian twist joint, like you slam the ball, bro.
Yeah.
And like it's decent, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I do feel it being like it's like contracting the obliques a little bit more because like I have to actually push the ball down type stuff.
Yeah, and it's gonna force you to try to stabilize and not really don't try to like flare your legs around either.
Yeah,
Try to
no,
keep
I
it
try to.
all in tight.
Yeah, but one thing too is that I'm working on, bro, is like controlling like my breath, right? So like it's
Mm,
just a lot of the time, like like our first reaction to things is to tense up,
right.
right? And I'm trying to let go of like that habit and get inside the habit of like allowing my breath to flow freely. And because like it helps a lot more than like type shit, like it's just it's yeah, I got a whole lot of philosophy behind it, so but it's kind of early and I don't want to. Yeah, so it's too early, so.
And your breath is real, bro. When I was just at the gym, my finisher was running the whole mile without stopping. Well, I jogged the whole mile without stopping.
Oh yeah,
Put
see,
put it in 14 minutes.
you
It
tried
was
that
just
joint I
all,
just told you about.
yeah, all just controlling your breath.
Uh-huh. Yeah, man, that's what's gonna do it, bro.
For the
That's
legs cooked.
Mind
Ew,
you, bro. I'll be doing that while going to the gym right after, bro.
yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to build my endurance up for that.
Man, yeah, no. Gold gave 2 buy entries, bro. This was beautiful this morning. Cause even if you missed that first, yo, jumper, can you see this?
Yeah, give me a second.
All like my gray dots, bro. So come on, it looked clean on the 15-minute. So one, we had this break. We know that on the overall 4-hour time frame that we were inside of a high. Cool. Price there broke, came back to retest its previous level of resistance, is now found as a level of support. All right, cool. And now that we see that, we drop down to the 5-minute time frame. I'm in the 15-minute time frame. We see that as price begins to retest its previous level of resistance, it's now a level of support. It starts to form some structure, right? So it gives us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, low, change of character. And then in the process of retesting this previous lower high that got broken, it also started to form downtrend structure as well, lower low, lower high. Then we got that breaker structure of that downtrend correction phase structure. Boom. And then now in this instance, this is right here is all 5-minute structure. So then after that, come here, boom. As price begins to retest the breaker structure, we get lower, low, lower, high, low. Now you could have entered right here. This would have been more of an aggressive entry. Price this start to form a little bit of a double bottom. But I really had dropped down to the 1 minute and I had saw that it was actually a lot cleaner on the 1 minute, bro, because the structure being formed, but then even on the 1 minute we have divergence. We can see here that sellers are starting to get weak because price is starting to diverge. Boom, great retest. So this could have been an entry right here. And even if you missed that entry right there, then you could have got in once price had broke and retested this correction phase structure right here. And then just either enter once price had broke out of here, stop loss beneath there, and then you'll take profit at. This was a clean little setup, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's just like I just don't be having the confidence to take setups in Asia session because of like the volume type stuff. That's the only thing. Now, if it was GJ or something like that, then that's different.
Yeah, different conversation. But gold in Asia or London is it's kind of iffy.
Yeah.
Works out sometimes, but
is it worth the risk?
Yeah,
that's the thing.
That's the number one question.
Cause I was looking at it last night and like I was low key tempted to get in, bro, but I just really didn't want to risk it, honestly. And it gave an engulfing candle too on the 15. Yeah. On my tripping.
Say that again.
They gave an engulfing candle right here on the 15.
Yeah. Well, if that let me check right now. Say right now. If wouldn't be a valid one just because the red candle doesn't have a top wick.
Okay.
But
right,
but outside of the engulfing, that's where price gave you the retest of the break of structure.
Right.
Like those highs that we wanted to see break from yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We literally got the break of structure towards the end of the session.
Yeah, that's
and then
crazy.
As soon as Asia session opened, it went down and gave you the retest. So
exactly.
Regardless, that would have been a really good entry. Regardless.
Yeah, I've been noticing that Go has been doing that a lot. Like it'll give moves towards the end of New York, and then like Asia open, you'll get like some crazy ass volume.
Right.
I wonder why is that though. Feel like a guy. Doing this 200 to 5K challenge on. I'm gonna document each day. I'm gonna document each day. That is. Oh shit.
I'm gonna start doing live streams on TikTok too.
Really?
Yeah, I just realized I'm able to do it. That's what I was looking at right now. So I might do it tonight.
Okay, yeah, that'd be a good way to build your audience too. Cause everybody be on fucking TikTok, bro.
The only bad thing is supposedly they're shutting down on Sundays, so.
Yeah. Mr. Beast was talking about buying it, but I don't know how true that is though.
Man, if he buy that, bro, you know how much he gonna save, how much money he gonna make.
Yeah, cause what they talking about TikTok itself is worth like 50 billion, right? Mr. Beast got, boy, that nigga got crazy bread from. So it's like,
yeah, for real. It'd be an investment, but
yeah,
honestly, that investment might lead him to his ass to go shit down the bankrupt right away. I'm not serious. He probably gonna be down in the hole out there with 50 bill.
Yeah, because there ain't no telling how much he got though. I'm like 50 bill is some shit, you know. But like he could probably get some investors off of that too, like some people to also buy in, so that like it's like he not spending all his money. Like that's what people do like with prop firms and stuff like that.
Right.
Like they'll get investors type stuff to.
Oh yeah, private investors and stuff to help pitch in.
Yeah, so like, cause like he ain't got to spend all of his bread type shit. And
Oh my God.
what?
Nah, GBP USD just shot up like a motherfucker.
Oh shit, 8:30. I
News just came
completely
out.
forgot.
Yeah.
US 30 fucking skyrocketed.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to see what it's gonna do with this level right here, though.
Then USD CAD pushed down. That's good.
Yeah. I told you like those USD CAD shorts here look kind of clean, bro. But the only thing was that level of support that you were talking about. Potential level of support, but that shit definitely just hit take profit though. Damn. Shit, that shit moving. What the fuck came out?
This shit is moving like a motherfucker, bro.
Damn.
This one candle ain't even closed right now, but this shit is.
Damn. That engulfing candle on GU worked out.
What
the one on the 1 hour time frame? It gave us a nice, well, I wouldn't say nice, but I was just talking about that where it's like it came back down to it. Usually isn't a good time to get in, but
oh yeah,
that shit gave zero drawdown. That shit would have went straight into profit.
Right.
But STP also has already been done. So
there's also another engulfing on the 1 hour. There's a few engulfings actually that hasn't been retested, bro. On but this one isn't valid because the green candle didn't close above the wick.
Right.
But this one right here is valid though, right?
Yeah, that one's a valid bearish one.
But it's like, but this one isn't at the previous low. Well, it's
at the previous lower high, but it's counter of the overall trend. So like if you notice the one that just printed now, that's an engulfing candle as well in the 1 hour. Literally those candles that just printed just now.
Right.
The last three.
Yeah, because I would say for me to even like take these buys back up, I wanted to see a break of this level right here.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at too.
I don't know if we gonna get that retest, so that's the only thing. The only thing about that. Damn, gold is flying. That's good though. Now, if it could break these highs, that'd be perfect. Like I want this data to actually close above. Well, really, I ain't gonna lie, like this whole week been kind of slow, honestly. Like, so I mean, we got a 50. No, we got a 38 point. But I really want to see price break these highs so that we can start trending on into next week. And there'll probably be a lot of volume because that stuff with Trump and like a lot of like the tech companies and shit like that. What's that stuff? They said that Elon Musk gonna become something, which is why like Tesla been moving the way that like it's been moving type stuff. On my tripping.
Say that again. I was sending a text. My bad.
They said that Elon Musk is going to be like the manager or like the commander or something. He's like right-hand man's with Trump, or he gonna be Trump right-hand man,
right?
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what like Tesla been kind of pumping the way they has been pumping type shit.
Yeah, because that motherfucker soared $200 and done that like a week.
That's great. I just want to see what this US 30 joint gonna do. Cause I'm using a broker right now with 2,000 leverage, bro, and I could really like one US 30 move can flip that whole account into like.
What's good, Albert? My bad. I didn't see the chat earlier. Nah, that's not Q. That's Kendo. Just a little late. Yeah, the news dropped at 8:30. So pretty much as soon as you joined in, the news had just dropped. But it's pretty much done for the day. A lot of the pairs hit STP ADR last night, and then the news that just came in moved the market like crazy too. So just kind of waiting for price to give us a corrections, right? We're finally getting that. We go back, right? US 30, we finally starting to make higher highs and higher lows. As you can see, as soon as the news dropped, we moved like crazy. GU as well, right? GU's been one that we've been waiting for price to, and it gave us a nice entry, but it gave us an entry after STP and ADR had already been done. So it's kind of unfortunate we weren't able to really capitalize on that entry that GU gave. But hello, trading view, come on. What are we waiting on? Right, GU gave us a nice engulfing candle entry. But again, STP and ADR was already hit by the time we woke up, right? STP was hit at 2 a.m. Right before the news, it gave us an engulfing candle retest, right? Beautiful entries to go straight into profit. But aside from that, again, GU and EU were one that we're kind of waiting for price to start making higher highs and higher lows, right? So the fact that we finally broke above these highs, right? We're still trading between the lower low, lower high, lower low. So would love for price to finally start breaking above these highs so we could start looking for entries. Very similar to EU, right? EU, we're still trading lower low, lower high, lower low. For us to continue to look for buys, I wanted to see price break these highs. So at least the news is pushing the market into the direction that we want to start seeing or start looking for entries. So it's just about being patient, really, right? A lot of these pairs are moving counter, right? A lot of them we're just kind of having to wait for price to start making their moves. So for this morning, the only two trades that were left on the table really was US 30 and USD CAD. So and then they both moved like crazy during that news that just dropped. So didn't get an opportunity to trade. That was pretty much it for today. There's really nothing else left on the table. See if we could see anything else, but that was pretty much it. Everything had already hit ADR, everything already hit STP. So it's pretty much it. Unless you guys have any other questions, any other pairs you guys want me to go over, anything you guys want me to explain, then we'll be done for today, and we'll be back tomorrow, or we'll be back tonight for the isolation session in 11 hours at 7 p.m. 11 hours from now, we'll be doing the isolation session. We'll we'll go over the pairs for today. We'll go over what pairs look good for tomorrow. We'll see how the day ends, and then we'll get ready for tomorrow's trading session. Thanks for the explanation. No problem, Albert. No problem at all. I would have loved to have seen this engulfing candle in the 1 hour on Tesla. That would have been a good. Because right now, starting from where we're at now, right? We have green, green, red. However, that green doesn't have a top work. Oh yes, it does. It does have a top work. Okay. So boom, green, green, red. Right. So let's start from the top to the bottom, right? So Tesla, the daily time frame. Right? Let's mark this up. Let's update this chart. Right. So we know that Tesla is in the highest point, right? We're still in a uptrend. Right, we're in the highest point. At one point, we thought we were going to start the downtrend, and then price, obviously with all the news that we had and everything else going on, price went up and gave us the break, right, and gave us a higher high. So we're looking for a pullback, right? Just the question is, how far is that pullback going to be? Is it going to be a simple, just simple break and retest to where we're at now? Or are we going to continue, right? We know we have gaps at the top of the market, so let's start up from here, right? We know we have a gap here, right? We know we have a gap here, right? And then we know we have these gaps here at the bottom, right? We have a gap here, we have a gap here. I'm not gonna mark those, it's so close. We have a gap here, and then we have these gaps here, right? So that's the number one thing to keep an eye on, right? So that's number one, right? Daily time frame, no engulfing candles, just wicks, perfect. In the 4-hour time frame, no engulfing candles, just wicks, right? Nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top, perfect. In the 1-hour time frame, this is where I want to start looking for market structure, because we can start seeing candlesticks a little bit better, right? And we can see that in the 1-hour time frame, we have higher high, higher low, and then price went all the way to the top side and gave us a higher high. So we know that we are trading. Let's do this. Right. We know that we are trading higher high, higher low, higher high, right? That's in the 1-hour. Now if we zoom in the 1-hour, I want to start looking for candlestick analysis, right? And in this higher high, we have push number 1, pullback, right? So let's mark this as it should be. Push number 1, pullback. Push number 2, pullback, right? And we're looking for push number 3. Right? So now for push number 3, we know we have an engulfing candle. So now let's go down to the lower time frame, the 30-minute. And we really start looking at everything else. And we can see that the pre-market is already on this engulfing candle, right? In the 30-minute time frame, we have higher high, higher low, higher high, low, lower high, change of character, lower low, break of structure, lower high, and we're looking for that lower low. We're looking for price to go down. So now here in the 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, I want to start looking for engulfing candles and have a little bit of a better entry. Again, price is already at 410.20, so we're in this area. We're close to where stop loss would be. Right, in the 5-minute time frame, we're trading between this high and this low, right? Because we have lower low, higher low, higher high, change of character. Right? In the 5-minute or in the 15-minute, we don't have any. I'm sorry, 15-minute we're in the same zone as the 30-minute. So I thought I was in the 5-minute. But 5-minute will be the same thing, right? Because if we zoom in, same thing, right? Lower low, boom, higher high. We're trading between this high and this low in the 5-minute. And we know that the 1-minute we had a break here, but this break gave us a slow in this high anyway. But that doesn't really count. Don't really see anything here. And the 5-minute we're gonna have a crazy gap when the market opens, obviously. We don't have any engulfing candles, no wicks, no gaps. And in the 1-minute, nothing in the 1-minute either. So we really just have that engulfing candle in the 1-hour. But you gotta be a little patient with testing here. Alright, so the position that I'll be looking for, right, is something like this. And I'll be looking for price to do something like this. Alright, obviously the price might not give us, well, maybe there was news today, maybe it will, right? So we'll continue to monitor Tesla here. Should be a pretty good pair to keep an eye on for the day. Right, so then real quick, let's go look at Nvidia, see if we could look for the same thing. Right, Nvidia, we're in the highest point in the market. Price is still giving us higher high, higher low, higher high. Right, daily time frame looks crazy. There's nothing really there for us to keep an eye on. 4-hour time frame, there's nothing. One-hour time frame, there's nothing. 30-minute looks crazy too. Fuck, man. It's gonna be the 5-minute now. I don't like this chart. There's too many gaps. There's too many gaps and not enough information here. Right? Opposed to when price was down here when we were first marking it. Oh, where are my markings at? I don't have anything? Yeah, I do. What time frame though? The 4 hour. Nah, Nvidia doesn't look good. I wouldn't be looking at Nvidia today. We'll be looking at Tesla. What did silver do today? Real quick. Silver pushed up. Okay. Yeah, let's just keep an eye on Tesla. We have less than an hour for price to open. We should be looking at 9:30. I think 9:30 is when price opens for this market. Um, I'm gonna draw a line here so we know that this is where price shouldn't reach. 411.81 is where stop loss should be. Could be a little bit higher. We'll use the top of the red wick. So 412 flat. And right now we're at 410. I'm on the trade locker on Tesla and it doesn't have that engulfing candle, but either way, we'll mark it up. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for today. We'll be back for the isolation session tonight. Have a good rest of your day. Peace out.